going to bring this whole folder in. Just drag the folder in like so. So I have my 5 that are from Moodle, or 7. I need to learn that count. And I'll add the one I just downloaded from Pixabay. This one right here. Adding music to a game is very easy. All we need to do is add an audio source and an audio track into our scene, and we can do all of that just by dragging one of our tracks in. So if I drag in my Bomberman music into my scene, it'll auto create an audio source and just play in our scene. So setting it up is very easy. Import settings, I'm not going to touch. You can see there it is, Bomberman PC OSD4, audio source. Or things like looping, if we want to loop it. With music, we generally would. And its volume level, I generally put that a bit lower, 0.6, so we can put our sound effects a bit higher than the music, or any dialogue a little bit higher. You could even go lower, 0.4. I'll say 0.6 for now. And then yeah, that's going to play on awake. So I press play, it'll wake up, and I'll have some music while my game plays. Pitch and speed connected. And a bunch of other things with spatial mixing and all that. Yeah, ultra easy to just drop music into your game. Yep, drag the file into your scene. I'll do it one more time. You can do any of these. Solely I jingle. Just drop it in. If I turn on loop, really loud. Yeah, any sound effect, it's gonna play, it's gonna repeat. You know, so you can do things with coding to mess with the pitch if you wanted. A way of using pitch is if you have one sound effect and you want to make it use it again and again. If you have one hurt sound effect for an enemy, you can reuse that again by adjusting the pitch ever so slightly. So it's like and then it's lots of different hit sound effects. Add one. Anyway, yeah, drag my music in. I set its value to be lower, 0.4, I'll say. Adding I'm going to rename this so I know what it is. Level music. All right, so the simple way of having music play as you press keys, as you press the jump button, is to create a script that's going to instantiate the sounds and destroy them. So first I'm going to make an empty to hold the music. Jump sound effects. No, I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to drag my whatever jump sound effect you have or are going to use. I'm going to use this cartoon jump I got from Pixabay. I'm going to create that in my scene. I'm going to rename this jump sound. So I press play, it's going to play my sound once. So the logic I'm going to use here is I'm going to instantiate the sound and then it'll destroy itself after a set amount of time. So I'm going to add a script to destroy the sound after a certain amount of seconds. So let's create a new script on the jump sound. Add component, new script, destroy after. So create a new C# script, destroy after. I'll open up Visual Studio. Okay, we won't need to update, but we will need start. So I'm going to keep start. Let's make a float. Like on this timer. Time to destroy. And we're going to destroy this game object. Lowercase, because we're talking about the game object this script is attached to. I'm going to destroy it after whatever time we set in the inspector. we have time to destroy, reference here, and then this on start on our sound is going to destroy after 3 seconds in that time. Any useful script if you have anything you've created and you want to destroy it after a certain amount of time. And that's it for that script. You don't need to do anything else with it. It's just going to destroy after a set amount of time. We can test it. Just pressing play, and you should see this jump sound here destroy itself after 3 seconds. We'll hear the sound. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. Gone. Completely gone. So now anytime we create another sound, it's going to destroy itself, not hang around in memory. This is just really a bit of cleanup that we need to do. Jump sound, time to destroy, 3 seconds, and that can be adjusted to whatever the length of the sound is. This one's actually very short, about 1 second, but I'll leave it at 3. We're going to make this into a prefab. So I'm going to drag jump sound to our prefabs folder. And then we can instantiate and destroy as needed. Open my prefabs folder. Let's make jump sound in here. And then we just need to create a script that's going to call these sound effects. I could bury this in the player's movement script, but I think it'll be easier if I just keep it separate. So I'm going to add a new empty for this. Sound maker. New empty, named it sound maker, and I'll add a script to control sounds from here. We could also use this to load in any music that we're having. Instead of having it sit in the main scene, we could instantiate it on start, make it a little bit cleaner, and then every time we have a new level, we have a new sound maker, new track, next track to go to. add a component here. It'll be a new script. I'll call it the SoundMaker script. So new empty, called SoundMaker, new script called SoundMaker. Let's open up the SoundMaker script. Now we're basically going to be instantiating prefabs. Let's make some game object references. Game object. Let's say sound prefab 1. Or actually, I'll make it even more descriptive. Jump sound. Then we just set up a key press. Get key done. So basically, if we have that prefab ready to go, we can instantiate that on a key press, and it'll play every time. once you have that, you can go and test this. You should be able to jump back into Unity. And we need to load this in. So I'll save my script. And on the sound maker, it's looking for a jump sound prefab. I made a jump sound down in prefabs here. So I'm just going to load that in. Jump sound. Plays once because it's still in my scene here. I can delete this now because it's saved in memory as a prefabricated asset. I can jump from place to place. Now we can also handle all of our sound through the sound maker. Basically by making more prefabs. Only this time on start, instantiate the music prefab. I'm back in Unity. I can make another prefab for the music, which I already made here. Level music, Bomberman music. And then my new slot for music prefab, I'll just load in my newly created level music prefab. And assets, search for level music. There we go. And now I can delete this one from the hierarchy because it's just going to be created by the script. You can see these jump sounds disappearing. You want to play around with things like the level of the jump sound too much. But any adjustments I now make, I don't have to look through my hierarchy. All my sounds are going to be in here on my prefabs. So any volume changes or pitch changes I can handle there. Makes it easier to find. So very simple, maybe not the most elegant way of doing it, but very, very easy to implement without much issue, especially if you have the destroy after. You won't have too much slowdown and lag on that.